Good Monday morning, everybody. This is Quinn Baum with Names and Numbers here with another video to kick off our sales week. And today I want to talk about the most important sales that you will do of your entire year, your entire day, your entire canvas, and that is the new customer. Most reps out there get between 80 and 90% of their annual revenue in the form of repeat and referral customers, and that's great. In fact, if we look across the internet, we can find infographics all over the place about how valuable repeat customers are and how wonderful referrals are. In fact, the infographics show that it can be anywhere from 6 to 7 to 20 times more expensive to acquire a new customer than it is just to retain an existing client and to service them well. What I'm about to say is probably contrary to most sales philosophies out there, and that is even if you're getting 80 to 90% of your annual revenue through your repeat customers, you should probably be spending 50, maybe even more percent of your time focused on prospecting and cultivating new accounts. Let me say that one more time. More than half of your day should be spent prospecting for new. So if existing clients are so much more valuable and they're so much more easy to keep and keep happy, why would we spend so much time with the new? Well, I've got 3 reasons why you should spend that time working the new. Start with number 1. Number 1, that 10 to 20% of revenue that you make off of your new clients every year is probably the most valuable 10 to 20% of your income that you make in a given year. Number 2, by selling new, you access new referral centers, new networks of people that you can sell to. And number 3, you're able to generally sell more to a new customer than you are to increase an existing customer. Let's talk about these in detail. So first off, let's think about that 10 to 20% of income as the most important income, and let's look at it like this. You have a mortgage, you have car payments, you have utilities and food that you have to buy, and those things don't really change month by month. It's kind of like looking at it like fixed costs in a business. You're going to have the same mortgage in January and February, and you may only make $10 in commission in January. In February, you might make $10,000 in commission, but the mortgage never changes. It's always the same. Well, in most households, that 80 to 90% that you make from your existing clients goes to cover those basic fixed costs. Car payment, mortgage payment, insurance, all of those things. So when you add on that 10 to 20% of income that you make by selling that new, all of a sudden most of that goes to discretionary income. So again, it's just the difference between covering your fixed costs, your regular costs that you have in any given month, and being able to afford the penthouse suite when you go on vacation at Christmas time in Hawaii. Secondly, let's talk about the new networks that you access when you sell a new customer. If you've worked with the same client for 5 or 6 years and you've done your job, you've probably already asked for referrals from that customer, and they've probably already introduced you to their friends and family or other business owners that need the service that you provide. But by selling a new, you're going outside of your existing network and you're finding an individual who may have a completely different circle of friends, different family. They go to different trade shows. They're part of different associations. And so by selling new, in fact, the less connected they are to your existing network, the better off because they introduce you to new people. So the second reason we sell new is because they get us new referrals that we haven't already tapped out. The third reason we sell new is because generally when you sell a new client, that contract is bigger, thus leading to more commissions than it would be for you just to generally increase an existing customer. Take this, for example. Let's say you go in and you increase an existing customer. They've got a $1,000 contract, and you bump them up 15% this year. Well, that leads to $150 more in revenue and whatever corresponding commission you get off of that. Well, when you go into new, you're not going to pitch them $150. You're probably going to prepare a program that's $500 or $600, maybe $1,000, maybe $2,000 big. So yeah, that $150 was probably easier to get. You didn't have to scratch and fight and prospect for new to get it. But when you get that new customer, it's probably worth a lot more than just the increase you were going to scrape out of your existing customers. I'd like to end with a story. A few years ago, we were coming out of a sales meeting where we had just talked about all this new, how to sell it. And one of my reps came to me and he said, "Quinn, can we talk?" We went into my office to shut the door, and he just opened up and he started spilling his guts about, new is just so hard, and I've been working on this so much, and I'm not getting anywhere, and this stinks. I hate new. Well, I said, well, let me see your list. Let's take a look at this. And I took the list and just randomly picked one number on the sheet, and I've never gotten so lucky in my entire life. I dialed the number, I got right to the business owner, and it just so happened that she knew somebody in our art department, and so she set an appointment. It was the first call, 3 rings in, and the lady has already set an appointment. The rep went in, sold a new, pitched a wonderful package. It was big, it was nice, it was wonderful, and in fact, that was the difference. That appointment was the difference between him missing and making our $500 pay period bonus that day. Now, I did get lucky, but you've got to go out and you've got to work, because that kind of thing happens. So go out there, pound the pavement, knock on doors, hand out your business card, ruin the buttons on your phone, do whatever it takes to get out there and spend the time necessary to get the new done. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you got any value out of this video today, I would ask, please, today, would you share this with someone else that you think would benefit from it? As always, I'm Quinn Baum with Names and Numbers. Thanks for joining us today. Go out and make a great week.